My name is Gangeeswaran and I'm from Sri Lanka.
Gangeeswaran, I welcome you on behalf of the external exam. So my take-off question for you for the profile presentation is, in what way you think you are exactly on the threshold of a turning point in your career before you depart to the UK? Yeah.
Okay, so when I talk about the threshold or the turning point, when I took away from Ukraine, I would say the last exam, which I scored extremely well, which gave me enough confidence about thinking about my future.
Beautiful. That is my next question to you. Tell me about your prospects as a doctor overseas. What would be your top priority, making money or rendering service?
As well I'm concerned, in UK, I'm going there to earn money because I have future plans of making some social services back in Sri Lanka. So as far as I'm concerned, in UK, I'm going there to make money.
Ganesh, my next question to you is about your studies part of it. Which phase of your studies was extremely interesting to you? Was it the elementary school studies, higher secondary, or graduation so far?
So far, I'd say
post-graduation.
The most interesting part of my studying was the higher secondary school, where it was a guide only for guys, and it was in a city called Kandy in Sri Lanka. It is the hill capital of Sri Lanka, and the environment was quite nice, and the co-students were amazing, and I had very large number of friends, which they were like me. We all had the same opinion on everything, and our mindset was same. So I liked that part of my study.
Very nice. During your higher secondary studies, did you ever participate in any of the inter-school competitions?
Yes. I was in the school rugby team, so I participated in many competitions, in the school competitions, where in some I performed well, in some other events when I didn't perform, but still I was placed in almost all the games throughout my career.
Beautiful. Dr. Gangesh, my next question to you is about your extracurricular activities. Personally speaking, what extracurricular activities were you interested in? Were you interested in more literary activities or games and sports?
I was always interested in sports because I was in the rugby team, and when it's off season for rugby, I used to play hockey, basketball, swimming, because our school is mostly the school helps us to gain confidence by making ourselves look better by doing some kind of sports. So we were all into sports, and I was basically a sportsman when I was in school.
That's a great answer. And my next question to you is about your entertainment. What type of entertainment do you like next, generally?
Generally, I don't have much time for entertainment, but when I do have time, I'd like to watch episodes of series like Dr. House, Criminal Minds. I have maximum an hour or two in a day, so I can't go for a film, so mostly I'll be watching series.
That's it. Who's been your most favorite hero in any language?
It has been always the actor who acts as Dr. House.
Is it Ajit?
No, when you talk about overall, I would go for the actor who acted as Dr. House. I forgot his name, unfortunately.
Okay, tell in Tamil. Whom do you like most in Tamil?
Tamil, I'll go for Ajit. He has been a role model for many people, just not for his acting, for his extracurricular activities, and he has his unique style, which many people would like to follow, but nobody will be able to follow.
Tell about the transport in a city like Chennai. What type of transport do you like most, and why do you like? Yeah.
If you talk about transport in general, I like traveling in trains, which gives me immense amount of pleasure because I can just look around everywhere and there's no traffic when you travel in a train. But when you talk about Chennai trains, they can stop anywhere for signals and they'll stay there for half an hour and you'll still stay in the same place. You don't know whether you have to get down from the train and use another mode of transport or you should just keep staying there. And because it's highly populated here, I don't like any mode of transport in Chennai other than private transports because it's congesting, highly congested in the city of Chennai.
Yes, sir. For this question, you have given 4 sentences maximum. You can cut it short, maximum 3 sentences only. Some of your favorite question, and we are able to give more points. Even then, just maximum 3 sentences. Okay. The last 3 questions in the profile presentation. Can you tell me one particular place you would like to frequent very much for your relaxation in Chennai city?
It will be always Lugansk, the place where I did my undergraduate. It is an awesome place and I have many friends still studying there, and me and my friends, we always wanted to go there at least every 2 years, and we are still planning out to visit Ukraine in the next June.
Okay.
And if it is about relaxation, it's Ukraine. I don't know for any other country.
But in Chennai city, which place you like most?
In Chennai city, I've not actually explored the city much, but I've been in these malls, Phoenix Mall, EA, some malls where I felt the crowd was less and it was enchanting to walk around and I could buy some clothes and it was nice inside the mall and it was relaxing.
Okay. The last question, Dr. Gangesh. Gangesh, tell about one important aspect that you admire most in the nature, because you belong to or you are very close to God's own country, that is Kerala, people call it. But I feel Sri Lanka also can be added as God's own country.
If we talk about nature, I don't have words to fulfill the answer, because I like being in places where nobody is there except for trees and bushes and animals. And when I was schooling, I usually go to forests in Sri Lanka because it's full of forest and our school is situated in between a forest. So when you have time, you can just go somewhere, sit and just stare at the trees. And still I feel that trees, they talk to me, and people thought that I was crazy when I was schooling. Then I knew that it was not talking to me, that I feel the tree is talking to me. I just go sit under the tree and spend my entire day.
Thank you, Gangesh, for your presentation. That's been awesome. Coming to the plus points of your presentation. You have been quite focused, consistent, and quite relaxed. Now, coming on to the negative points, I just want you to concentrate on stress, pause, and intonation. Put more life into words whenever you communicate. It is lacking at several places. At some places, we have